go.
Funky drummer here to feel the heartbeat. It's the Cheef and Go Show. Hey, y'all. I'm here in the building. Your boy Cheef Dizzle for Shizzle for Sheezy for show. Back one time for the one time. I think we going on Instagram. I think we live. I'm going to try to keep up with everything. Multitasking is my middle name. You heard. Yeah, man. I felt compelled to come and talk about the events of last evening with our home team. And tragic, man. It's sad. This terrible. Just damn. Yeah. So Cheef and Go Live, impromptu special edition. Let's talk about these Commanders. Let's talk about the season. You know, I want to give y'all my history with the Redskins. You know, I want to be that shoulder to cry on. I want to be that outlet for everybody to vent. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I know there's a lot of emotions and feelings surrounding this thing. And I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna get to that right now. I ain't get to that. I'm gonna get some people in here. I'm gonna get some people in here, right? I'm your host, Cheef, Lil Cheef, became Cheef, Chiefy Dog, Chief Rocker, Cheef Dizzle, Cheef Dizzle for Shizzle for Sheezy for show, Rockadamus, Cheef keep it brief, the cheat code, Mr. All of the Above. What's up, Eric? Some trash. That's what it's seeming like now. That's what it's feeling like. And I ain't gonna say complete trash, but it's feeling like the old. So I'm gonna run it down for y'all. And if you don't catch it right now, you catch it on the playback. Okay. I'm a long-time Skins fan, right? I go way back. My family was Skins fans. You understand? My father had a camera before cameras had sound. If y'all understand that. My father had a camera before cameras had sound. My father and his brother Kenny and whoever, Uncle Pickle, and you know, they would sneak into RFK. And my father actually has reels of Sonny Jurgensen, Sammy Barr, and these guys, Larry Brown, and you know, the like of all these great, you know, stars from back in the day. So I grew up in a household that was, you know, that bled burgundy and gold. Okay. In my high school, Bladensburg, and my boys club team, you know, we was burgundy and gold, burgundy and white, same thing, the Mustangs, right? So this just tradition goes deep. Okay. So as a youngster, my father would take me to games at RFK. I've been there, I've been in that joint with it rocking, right? Oftentimes it was Monday night games or Sunday night games, and oftentimes it was the Giants. I remember vividly Joe Morris running all over us a couple nights, right? Now, what makes it more what makes it relate to this situation even more? I was there the night that Joe Theismann got his leg broke. Monday night game, 85, 86, 87. Because I remember I went to school the next day and nobody believed that I was there. And I don't know how my father did it, but we was in like a booth. We was in like a booth, and they had them little screens, and they kept playing it. And you know, it was open, but it was a booth. And I remember Lawrence Taylor calling for that cart. And I damn near remember Joe Theismann screaming and blood on the field. On God, bruh. I was there. So, what's up, Mel? Black butterfly. Yeah, no, I'm talking about the family in my house, Camellia. I'm talking about a lot of people like the team that their father liked, right? That's how a lot of guys became Cowboy fans, because their father liked them. or whatever strange things that happened that made them not support their home team. I don't know. They like the colors. Yeah, nice. Whatever. Like I said, my high school was burgundy and white and gold. With I ain't had no choice. And my name, I was Lord Cheef when I was born. So the figure on the helmet, come on, what are we gonna do? There's no way I'm gonna like the Cowboys and be named Cheef. Huh? Mm? So I'm talking about immediately, especially specifically Big Chief, who was going into these, sneaking in, climbing that fence at RFK and recording these games on his camera. And I was looking at these clips and stuff when I was young. So I had a certain affinity or connection to the Skins as a youngster. And then, like I said, going to these games with my father at RFK, during the glory years, right? And him taking me down to that ramp after the game, like Art Monk jersey was retired, right? In Hall of Fame last night. Yeah, I'm going to meet Art Monk, Joe Jacoby, Jeff Bostic, Russ Grimm, Rich Malott, Monty Coleman, who actually married into my family at some point, right? Alvin Walton, Barry Wilburn, Daryl Green. My grandmother worked in DC Park and Recreation, so not only did I get his autograph at the game, she had come home with signed pictures of Daryl Green and Ricky Sanders, Gary Clark. That was even a little later. I was there with the Hogs. I met the Hogs, okay, as a little youngin'. I remember Joe Jacoby or Jeff Bostic, one of them picked my little brother up once he was able to come to the games. And I remember this nigga was like 6'6". And I was like, you better not drop my little brother, white boy. Okay, Hog. But so this is how far I go back. Yeah, but you like the Skins, Camellia, because Sweets likes the Skins. I mean the Cowboys. I don't know what your mental illness is. That's not my problem. That's not my issue right now. Nah, so I just wanted to give y'all a history, an understanding of how deep this goes, right? So in 2012, September 2012, I moved to Atlanta. So I ain't have cable. I ain't had an NFL package and all that. So I couldn't watch the games like I wanted. So I had to go to Dugan's and sports bars with the Atlanta Falcons fans and watch these games. Mind you, RG3 was the quarterback at this time. And whoa, was we excited, right? And he was doing his thing. Whoop de whoop, whoa, whoa. 2012. I think that was 2012. And he was a hell of an athlete. Running, scrambling out the backfield. Tremendous guy, tremendous athlete, and we was excited. Not to mention now now when I was going, we had Jack Ken Cook, we had RFK. It was a tradition, it was an energy, right? Now when that transferred to Daniel Snyder, a lot of spiritual things happened in that moment. Because in my opinion, it was just greed, and he wanted to, put money up, and he wanted to build a team in a non-traditional way and get to it fast, right? It was like he was on a quick come up, right? A quick, what they call it, fast money, a quick hustle. He gonna try to throw a team together with money, and that don't always work. Like the Lakers when Kobe came, right? And he had all this talent, but it wasn't meshing together. So just to give you a brief history, and then that 2012 season went by, and it was okay. I think they was like 8-1. They was like 8-0, 7-0, went 8-1, and they kind of fell off. Might have made it to the playoffs. And then we all know what happened that next season. And so being as though I couldn't watch the games like I could at home, and I was down that rabbit hole learning about the Roman, the Colosseum and the Roman circus and the distractions and the roots of what sports is, because we got to be honest, the football is on Sunday. Like it's bigger than church. The NFL is bigger than religion. Let's be clear. And so I started seeing how much energy we put into these teams, and I was just learning about a lot of other stuff. And it was just like, yeah, this is really not that serious. I got other stuff to do. You got people fighting and arguing and being depressed and not going to work the next day because of a football game. And I said, this is ridiculous. I'm not doing this anymore. It's the Roman circus, right? This is how this originated. So I stopped watching sports or just being my interest in it kind of went away, and the team was going through and all that happened with RG3 and them going back on the field and right. So this feels very familiar to what's going on now. And I'm not saying it's the same because it's definitely not the same. But fast forward, I watch some games here and there. I'm cool. Like I'm not hollering at the TV. I don't have to watch the game. I'm not missing band practice and appointments because I have to be at home to watch a game. That stopped for me. I love football. I'll catch some games. You know, I love to watch a good game. You know, you love to watch a great athlete, but all that emotion, that stopped for me, right? So now, new ownership, new coach, and this young nigga, JD3, Jaden Daniels, right? Amazing, amazing athlete, right? And I'm looking at this guy, like I said, with the turnover of everything, the energy, the spiritual side of it just felt different. It felt like the home team again, right? And I'm like, yeah. So I'm catching some plays. I'm catching a quarter here and there, a half. Because once you stop watching football, well, once I stop watching football, when I watch it, it takes too long. The commercials, the huddle, man. I got shit to do. Huh? I ain't about to sit here and watch this whole damn game. Right? I'm not doing all that. Like Camellia said, I grew up. I had one of my best cousins, and all his friends was Cowboy fans. We done been to the games, and they got on Cowboy everything. They done spray painted their Timbs, and they Cowboy down. You know, win or lose. And we done had nights, and so I've been around the Cowboy fan, all that. It's cool. I don't care. You can't shake me with that, right? Cowboys, Redskins, DC is definitely District of Columbia. Let's be clear. But that I don't argue. I don't care. But I do like this team, and I especially like this young man. I like his tenacity. I love that he just always smiling. He gets out there. He get hit. He gonna get up and talk smack to the Bama that knock, that hit him hard, and he go hard every play. The scary thing about this young guy that I've been noticing since I've been watching, knowing the history of RG3 is, he gonna run. Strong part of his game, even though he's equally as good as a passer and all that, like IQ, he's out of this world. But he's so bony, he's so thin. And I'd be scared. Y'all. So that was just my history. Now I want to let anybody got something to say. Y'all want to come? All right. Y'all want to come talk? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to come cry on my shoulder? Come on, cause I'm all right. Even though I'm messed up about it, I ain't gonna lie. Cause I call him my little bro. That's my little bro. That's little bro right there. I got a picture right that I feel like he looked like me, and I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna fan out like that. Nah, but I really feel like you said his energy is a necessity. Man, the leadership at a young age, right? Had this great year though, just like RG3. And I'm not trying to. This is not no doomsday shit. It was just it reminded me. And let me tell you why. Because I don't think I saw none of the game last week. I watched a half of the Bears joint. Like I said, I watched some. I'm not catching the whole games. But last night I said, let me see what's going on. I saw when he talked to that lady in the beginning, and she was like, how you feeling? You out here, you got your hamstring and blah, blah, blah. Are you healthy? This and that. He like, I'm ready to go. Extra confident. I'm ready. And she like, all right, well, boom, boom, boom. He like, yeah, God puts us through situations that we can learn from. That was what and I'm listening, and I'm like, yeah, right. He like, God put you through turbulence or tumultuous situations that you learn from, and that's all it was. Yeah, I had to sit down and watch the game on the side, and boom, boom, boom. Youngin got his head right. He like, yeah, but I'm back. My hamstring good. She said, you good? He said, I'm ready to play. Boom, boom, boom. All right. gone. And he jogged off, and something did not sit well with me, guys. I don't know what this intuition was. Because he was like, we'll just see. He was like, let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen tonight. And it was like, oh, your little bony ass. And I wasn't visioning like this happening, but something just felt funny. And it's crazy. That's why I wanted to come do this. And I was like, dang. And I watched the first series where they got the kickoff, they got the 15-yard penalty. And no, first he came out and he ran like the first 3 plays. And it was like, yeah, I'm gonna show y'all I'm healthy. My hamstring is good. Right. And I was like, oh, I see you. And then, the line ain't blocking. He got flushed out the pocket. So it's like, yeah, they are. Right. They not country fed like back in the day. These youngers skinny with the shiesty mask on. Suppliers don't have the shiesty mask. Nah, but I just appreciate his energy overall. Like he don't even feel like a youngin'. And they say he like a Kobe. He first to practice, last to leave. He's smarter than the coaches, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? He that guy. But yeah, he ran on the first couple joints. They got the penalty. They couldn't get that 25 yards. They punted. I watched Seattle. Same penalty. They got them yards. They got the first down. I turned it off because I got stuff to do. I said, this not looking good. It's the beginning of the game, though. It's cool. I'll come back and check in. I ended up down here making beats and talking on the phone and whoop, 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 whoop. And I wasn't paying attention. Then I think I looked on Facebook and my father had posted the damn elbow. Nigga, I turned that shit off and went to sleep. I said, that's a dream. I just had a bad nightmare. And I had some crazy dreams last night. Nigga, I woke up and said, nigga, is it real? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. We need to block Camellia. We need to put her in timeout. Definitely. We need to definitely put Camellia and Pollard in timeout because she's out of pocket. So definitely I have to do this for 2 hours now. But yeah. So when I saw that, I started watching the game and then I was like, this is not real. And it just reminds me of RG3 and just like, and I wasn't thinking because I'm not watching the game. I'm not like, oh, okay, it's the fourth quarter. They're getting smashed. Take them out. So I heard a couple things today, but I ain't really, I ain't really looking to it. I never watched the play or nothing. But yeah, man. So I just wanted to be I wanted to hear what y'all feel like. How y'all feel? What's going on? Is the season over? Do y'all think it's still a chance? Yeah, right. Like the butterfly effect. Even though circumstances was different, we all know that was a whole different circumstance. When RG came back in the game, the stakes was higher. But that's what even make it worse. And it's just like, I mean, I'm not mad at Dan Quinn because we know he's a competitor. He gonna want to be in the game, just like RG3. He gonna want to be in the game, and he gonna get his reps. He's just coming back. So on a deeper note, he's a Sag. I'm a Sag, and as you can see, I had a rough weekend, right? So if there's any astrologists in here, that are we in Mercury retrograde? Is some shit that's going on with the Sages that we supposed to be careful? Because I had a whole bunch of little shit happening. I ain't gonna get into it, but yeah, I had life was life in this weekend for me, and I'm looking at that too. Because like I said, that's little bro, and I'm like, damn, like how does this happen in the fourth quarter? Anything from Dallas? Who? What you talking about? The center? Who from Dallas? Like I said, I'm not as hip as I used to be, but I did notice. Oh, that center, right? That got that penalty. Exactly. Yeah, that felt funny when they said that. Like, yeah, from the Cowboy. Man, what? What are we talking about? But anyway, like I said, I just wanted to come in and like tell y'all like these premonitions and these feelings I had when he talked to that reporter. I felt like, oh, I don't know what it was. And when I saw that, I could not believe it. And you know, he gonna come back strong, but he gonna be sitting down. And it's just like, yeah, he been going through. I mean, but the other injuries was smaller, but you know, and you know, I know the Cowgirls about to play now, but they ain't too much better. You know, they look good at times. Dak was looking good, I think, against the Giants I was watching. I said he finally looked like he doing something. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, look, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Dan Quinn too, right? I don't know. I like him, but that all that feel funny. But you know, it's the NFL and it's business. Yeah, yeah. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. But I mean, is that a factor? Like, you know, he coming to win. Is that something that you think is a you know, like is that grown man and you know his integrity? You think he coming to play around? You think Jerry Jones laced his pockets that much? But yeah, I'm trying to see what y'all feel. I guess nobody trying to say nothing, and me and my man B BJBSR1. But yeah, I missed y'all last Thursday. Like I said, I was under the weather. Last minute, missed my trip to Atlanta. You know, then this happened, and it's just been a bunch of little shit happening. he 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 got that bag, huh? He got that special severance. Like, yeah. I don't know, but what's the number? Mariota. What's the backup name? You know, he decent, pretty good quarterback. I mean, and you know, we had some injuries going on, but like it just seemed like the line ain't strong. I mean, they looked all right at the beginning of the season. It seemed like the defense, retrograde. That's what I figured because it's something going on, something in the air. And yeah, it just I mean, I was in Atlanta. I didn't get to watch the Falcons game because I was in Atlanta. And I was like I had went to get me a meal at Olive Garden and I just said people talking about the defense, and it seemed like it just started slipping. And yeah, that's why I stopped watching because it's hard to watch. You know, you want to see a team compete. And I was there in the glory days, so it's just like I catch them you know, when they come back. And like I said, last year they had some great moments. Young JD shows a lot of promise, but yeah, I ain't even looked at the elbow. I don't think I'm gonna look at it. I'm good. Good. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I've been drinking my tea and you know taking my Vicks and all that. Not Vicks, you know, NyQuil and Dayquil and getting it together. But yeah, I'm supposed to be looking at Instagram. I don't know if anybody said nothing on Instagram. Oh, that junk like it's way behind. I know I hit the man. Man, like, these joints be tripping. I've been hit go live when I first started this joint. Anyway, anybody got any predictions on the season? What y'all think? Can they pull it out? Do I need to make a Commander song? I got some beats. Do I need to make them a song? Do they need a new song, y'all? That sound like some Warpath shit right there. Do I need to make them a song? I see my homies be making songs. I be thinking about it. But yeah, man, what y'all think? What y'all think? Are we going to be able to? Are we going to be able to turn this season around? Are we all the way down? Get down with the get down. I guess y'all watching the cow bums. I don't even know who they playing. What's up, my man Tony? What's going on, Tony? You said the song might help Black Butterfly. Yeah, I might have to do that. We might have to get that ushered into the front office. You know what I'm talking about? A Go-Go Loops exclusive. Because yeah, they're gonna need some love this year. And I'm watching the game and I'm looking at that junk be packed. People be in there going crazy. They love they command, man. We got some of the best fans ever. Oh, Tony, a Philly fan. Yeah, I don't know, Tony. It ain't looking good. I think Philly is looking the best in the division, right? Philly is looking the best. I mean, it's a lot of teams though that's in the NFC that's you know around 500 ain't looking that great. I mean, shit, they got to the playoffs last year. It wasn't they ain't had no super remarkable record. So you never know what happens, but when the young king go down like that, it's like that got to do a lot for the morale of the team. Especially because you feel like, why is he in the game? That's what a lot of people saying. Why was he in the game? The franchise in the game with no hope. Like, was that a good decision? And that goes back to the Dan Quinn thing. Like, yeah, sabotage. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's all right, man. They playing the Cardinals. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna catch a couple plays. Like I said, I just wanted to come in because I missed y'all so much Thursday. I just wanted to come in and what I mean, and do a Chief and go. Chief and go for a minute. And then, if anybody needed some therapy, I was here. If you wanted to come in and express your feelings and emotions, I'm here for that because you know I'm kind of neutral. Yeah, why was he on the field? Yeah, I mean, hey, look, you gotta BJB. You might have a point. Like that's scary though. Like that's scary. But Jerry Jones got that long money. Now we getting into the conspiracies. Yeah, he coming over here to sabotage. They got their little joint on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? He got the bag from that. He said, I'm gonna go ahead and some backdoor shit. Man, we're gonna help you get over there. And we're gonna make sure we know the outcome of this year. That's crazy. But yeah, all in all, young JD is a dog, man. He's exciting to watch. I don't care who you like. You gotta love watching him if you love football. And he, like I said, he kind of brought me back. I ain't never going nowhere. I'm always love the Skins. Like I said, it's in my blood. I can't help it. But am I screaming at the TV and arguing with a Cowboy fan? No. No. I like a good game. I watch a good game. I don't care who it is. You know. I know y'all might have seen me with my Chiefs hat. That's because I'm thinking my name Chief. And I love Andy Reid. Let's be clear. That's my man. So it's a lot of teams I like for different reasons. That's why I can just watch it all and not be involved and not be affected. JJ is a little shifty right now. Hey, look, hey, that's a That's a good point. You know, I don't know how valid it is, but I mean, and what Dan Quinn was with the Seahawks, so what was he there? Defensive coordinator for the Super Bowls, they 2 Super Bowls or something. They was like, "Yeah, break this nigga elbow, get him out of here. We tired of this young nigga." But no, so that's the thing with him, with JD, and it's like they got to be careful with him. I mean, he's skinny as hell, and he go hard, and so like RG wasn't even that skinny, and it's like nigga, get in the weight room or protect him, get him out the game, like do whatever you got to do to protect him because they gonna come at him because he like that. They was like, this little young nigga think he like that. He's shining, breaking stats and records as a rookie. And I ain't see the play because it could have been just some, you know how that should be happening. But I'm just saying, overall, when I be watching them, I'm always nervous about that. And you could be strong and thick as hell and get your arm broke. I know I'm not stupid, but I'm just saying it felt kind of like I said, I always, I guess, had this little anxiety about that, this fear, and it came true. And I thought it was a dream. It was all a dream. Nah, it was real. He done. He done. But he ain't gonna do nothing but study and get better. He ain't gonna do nothing but study and get better. And maybe just hopefully it don't, 'cause he had a couple injuries, so hopefully it don't put that fear or anxiety in him when he come back out. But yeah, man, I thought y'all was gonna come cry on my shoulder. I was gonna be y'all therapist. Hey, Felix Stevenson, the therapist. Now, if anyone has anything, let me know your feelings. How are you feeling, Commanders fans? And I'm not being funny because it's messed up. I'm like, I feel bad about it. But that's my little bruh. And then 50 Cent jinx it. What the hell is 50 Cent doing there? That's my man, though. I rock with 50. But what are you doing at the game, 50? Trying to holler at Jaden mom. I did see that part. They said 50 was trying to get at moms, right? Is 50 a Cowboys fan or what? You know, he got something going on with Jerry Jones too. But anyway, like I said, I just wanted to pop on through, stop on through, pop up on y'all. Y'all see I got on my Budweiser. You know what I'm talking about? We want the Bucks. Man, let me tell y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all, but this is a lot unfolding with that whole situation. Man, it's like we trying to it feel like we trying to bring the Beatles back or something, man. It's so much, just red tape and just so much. Oh, can't explain it. But it is what it is. Like I said, I'm on it like a hornet. And you know, I'm working on the doc, and that's all. The doc might be just my life and then the Hucklebucks, because you got people saying it's my name, still in my name. Like the name is the people. The people is different. The name is the name. That's one thing, but the people, the members, are the product, like the artists. You know what I mean? That's what the people want to see. So the name shouldn't even matter. But the way the business is and the way things are set up, that name is what it is. It's the brand. That's certain, you know, things in place that require the name to be on that marquee. But wise. But I'm working on it. But yeah, it'll be lovely. It'll be lovely if we could do the Bucks could play at the stadium. What's it called? Legends Corner or whatever up there. When at a Cowboy Redskins game. Woo, wouldn't that be crazy? Because that next game is going to be here. That'd be crazy. But, you know, there's other entities involved that are slowing the process down, and, you know, rightfully so, whatever. You know what? It is what it is. But, all right, ain't nobody crying on my shoulder. Ain't nobody talking about the season. I think all the Commanders fans, besides BJB SR1, are rooting for the Cowboys to lose, which is crazy. That's what I'm saying. I'm not doing that. I don't have time to watch the Cowboys and hope they lose. I'm trying to see a nigga throw a hell of a bomb and nigga catch it. One hand. That's what I loved. Hey, that shit is nice. I don't give a fuck what team you play for. Be like, yeah, do you see that shit? All right. Going back in the basement. You better hope they're gonna win. Because from what I hear, the Cowboys is shaky too. I don't know what the Cardinals doing because I'm not paying attention. Which brings me to the sports betting, which is crazy now. These parlays got people going crazy. I've done it a couple times, but I try to stay away from it because I don't need my whole life to be affected. People be yelling and screaming. My daughter be in here, flipping over the couch and jumping and flipping down the stairs and hollering and throwing shit about the parlay. Because if this nigga got to get this many yards and he got to throw 4 touchdowns and then this got to happen and this got to happen and this and that, so you can make $700 off $1.59. It's crazy. DraftKings, you got FanDuel, you got all these damn apps. And it's addictive. People are going crazy. All right, Derek Garcia. You heard it here on the Cheef and Go. You know, may the best team win. But like I said, came through, man, just to holler at my people, man, the Crank Nation, on a different subject because, you know, Go, Cheef and Go, Commanders, it all go together. They got a go-go band in Dallas, I heard, but they probably need me to come down there and help them. You know what I'm saying? They probably need a little help because they're not the home team. Go is associated with the home team. You have to be here, born, bred, and raised to be able to play go, right? Same thing, you know. Them guys down there, they just like, you know, they trying it and appreciate you. Thank you. But y'all might need a little help, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing, y'all. And that's the goddamn DC go sound, go swang. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Burgundy and gold for life and white for life. That's what we do. Born and bred. You understand? There's no other way. I couldn't switch teams if I wanted to. I just fell back so I won't be punching my TV and crashing and busting my head into the TV like some of these Cowboy fans be doing. Throwing their TV and on their girl and shit like that. Yeah, the Commanders are the go sound because guess what? The Commanders, the go bands play at the Commanders games and they go out of town and play when the Commanders play. Because it's the official sound of DC, which stands for District of Columbia. You understand? District of Columbia, go, crank. That's what it is. Yeah, you're definitely tying it together because anything else is just don't make sense. It's like cognitive dissonance. It's like mental illness. If you grew up here, well, see, maybe y'all father ain't take y'all to the game. I understand. You understand? Y'all father ain't take y'all to the game, so y'all couldn't really understand. Just like when people from out of town, they say, hey, I don't like go, it sound like a bunch of noise because they ain't never been to the go. Same thing. You ain't never been to RFK, so you don't understand the tradition and the history and what you're supposed to be doing and support your damn home team. And you out here with mental illness, talking about you like the Cowboys. Cowboys and Indians, right? So you from England or something? Because what did the Cowboys come and do to the Indians, the natives, right? The indigenous ones, this island, huh? You goddamn right. I'm tying go to the Commanders. That's what it is. You can't tie go to the Cowboys. That don't work. Don't work like that, baby. Did I put that up there? That's C Mills, y'all. That's C Mills, my personal assistant. Long time family, C Mills family, love her to death. She said she could dig everything but that. Hey, baby, you ain't got to dig it. It just is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? Check the stats. Next time you go to a Cowboys game, see if it's go-go playing. If it is, it's going to be Rare Essence of Backyard because we done traveled down there just like they did 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was go-go in Dallas. Go check the video, boo. Big G and Lil Chris and all them was down there. We was down in Dallas. Them niggas still lost, but we was out there. We was representing with the crank. You heard. But nah, man, I love all y'all. I appreciate everybody who tuned in and chimed in. You did. Like I said, I just wanted to come be a shoulder to cry on or you know, a place where we could vent. But I'm gonna get on out of here. And I will see y'all Thursday. And we will see if them Cowboys win or lose, which really don't matter. It really don't matter. But we will see. Hey, you want to? Hey, oh, she just gonna bogart in there like that. Okay, Kim Evans, unmute your mic, boo. With that go. Oh, you ain't trying to say nothing. You just showing the go loop shirt.
Yeah, I was just showing the go. Hi, y'all. Hey,
That's
hey, hey.
that's Kim Evans, y'all. Each and every Tuesday, kick back with Cookie, and every other Wednesday, the Women Unscripted.
Yeah, that's Wednesday. Tomorrow's kickback with Cookie. Wednesday at 8 o'clock is tomorrow is 7 p.m. Wednesday is 8 p.m. and Thursday is Cheef and Go. So y'all make sure you hey sis. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. But I just wanted to come in. Y'all need to get y'all one of these though.
Oh yeah, get that.
Get you a go-go loop shirt.
Definitely.
So
That's
I
the
just came to say hi, y'all.
yes, Lux Radio Zone. He keeps this thing going, y'all. Kim Cookie Evans. Thank
See
you.
y'all.
All right. Yes, indeed, y'all. The family's in the building. You understand? Um, Camille said she was a cheerleader. Our band also played go-go. So you're gonna pull my high school into no, your band is a part of DC. You understand? The orange and gray, the Coolidge Colts. Yeah, and they was probably playing the Huggerbucks. Okay, and I get down. Oh no, that was you. Oh, never mind. I remember going to Bowie State and they was playing the Huggerbucks. But yeah, nah, that's different. Don't try to. It's apples and oranges. See, I'm getting out of here because people are talking. See, that's the insanity coming through. They just trying to reason with stuff that's not reasonable. Just like being a Cowboy fan. Um, I will have them joints on here pretty soon, the shirts, and then gogoloops.net. I will have them. Or just hit me up in the email. And are you from the area? Dirt, because I can get at you that way. But yeah, just hit me up in the email. I'm gonna put the email here. Anybody who wants one, hit me up in the email and I will get them joints to y'all because I'm working on uh the shipping and on the website. so y'all can just order them. So just hit me at this joint, Go Loops at Yahoo. I'll put it in the comments. And just, leave me a message. Let me know. Try and get one of them shirts. And I will get that to you. Oh, I done messed it up. I'm going to put a period in it because I was about to put gogoloops.net. Let me do that the right way. But yeah, man, appreciate it. Yahoo. I'm going to have that pinned. Well, it's in the chat, so I ain't going to be able to pin it. But I'll pin it in the regular video. But yeah, I'm going to get on out of here. Much love to y'all. Unfortunate circumstances. The young king, but he'll be back. He'll be back for sure. And we still got a chance. Don't hold your head too low. We still got a chance, y'all. Y'all go watch them Cowgirls lose and get back to me Thursday, each and every Thursday at 8. I missed last week. I was a little under the weather. I had a lot going on. Mercury retrograde. They was trying to pull a Sag down. But the Sagittarius is back. You understand? About 28, was it 20? My birthday, 11/29. It's coming. It's coming, baby. So y'all get ready. I'll probably do something real special that week. Much love. Y'all already know what it is. Cheef and Go, keeping it cranking for the culture. Go Loops, Lux Radio. We are here, and we are here to stay. And make sure y'all tune in, subscribe, like, share. It helps the algorithm. Like, share, comment, share, engage. You know what I'm saying? It helps us grow. It helps us grow. It helps us grow. All right. What's up, Pep? Pep, the Pep rally was awesome. My man Pep, man. That Pep rally was something else, buddy. I'm getting out of here, but appreciate you popping in, tuning in, coming in at the last minute, but I got to get out of here. I got a couple things I got to do. Appreciate everybody on Instagram. NOOO Days, Day 1127, Joey Kales, Only Mikiki, Structure City Exotics. Y'all know I can't read, especially off the Ron Treehouse sound. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm getting out of here. I just wanted to come and talk about, that situation. You too, Pep. Take care, my brother. Salute. We shall link up on some things soon. For sure. And I'm gone, y'all. Keep it cranking for the culture. It's a vibe. 95, I pledge allegiance to the crank. Oh, as long as I'm alive.
Cheef and Go.